Okay, there we go. There's my screen.
That guy had way better armor than me, and a way better weapon, and he didn't make it.
Okay. Like, what did he get eaten by a boar or something? I will tell you, once you get to the point where you have rations, it's best to make sure that you're eating every 30 minutes because it gives you a buff that regens your health out of combat.
No, this guy's got a giant flaming sword, and yeah.
And that could just be a skin, though.
No, it's a NPC.
Oh.
And I'm like, this guy's way more geared than me. That's not fair. I don't have a giant flaming sword and a giant face mask.
Welcome to the stream, everyone. We are back in New World. Again, this is supported by New World and their development team. So please come join the party, watch me stream. This time I cut you guys out of the,
I think I am in the actual game. Because I see lots of people.
Yeah, you are in the actual game then. There should be like a little outpost that you run to.
Monarch Bluffs Watchpost. Is that anywhere near where you guys are?
I have no idea. I don't know what that is. I won't know until you're, yeah, I'm over by Fury Bay. That's the outpost that I came into. Nam came in at Everfall Watchtower. First Light Watchtower. What one did you say you came in at?
I'm on. One sec. I'm near Jawbone Cavern at the Monarch's Watchtower.
Okay, so your main town's gonna be Monarch's Bluffs Hamlet. I'm a town over, or a zone over in Windsward Hamlet, to the right of where you came in.
I see that. Where's Olo?
He is north of us at Everfall Hamlet. That's kind of northeast to you. But, I mean, all the areas are of the same level, so you can quest wherever you want. I mean, the game's pretty forgiving in that respect. I'm just happy that on this server I started out in Windsward, because this is where I was on the beta, so I know the town really well at this point.
Alright, so what should I take as my first attributes? Should I just go strength for a little bit?
So you want to take a look at like what weapons, like across the top it'll show you what weapons.
I can reset them until level 20, right? So I can just do whatever I kind of want.
Yeah, for free. Yep. So, like, I put mine in strength and dexterity. I've been splitting my points between, but that's because I already know that, like, sword and shield and hatchets are my jam, and you need points in those to up those abilities. So
I just want to screw around for a bit. I'm probably just going to put stuff into strength just for now.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because you haven't played yet, so you don't know what weapon's gonna feel good to you. I know y'all have already seen me do this quest.
Do I have to go pick up things like cooking and all that shit, or do I just get them?
No, you just get them. You get them at a craft. You just have to go to a crafting station to do them. It's not like you can just do it out in the wild. Ow, wolf. Ow! I blocked it! Bitch! Get away from me.
do I need a mining pick or anything?
You will have to craft a mining pick. There's in the little town when you get, or the little outpost when you get there. There's a little. They'll give you a quest to make a skinning knife to go kill some boars at the little campfire. If you get enough flint and green wood, you can also make yourself a mining pick, a logging axe, and a little sickle for harvesting, like herbs and stuff.
I just kind of need to go around and find stuff. Is there like, do I pick up like the flint in the water?
Yeah, you want to pick up any flint, and then for green wood until you get the logging axe, you can just pick up bushes. I mean, you can wait until there's a quest that will give you the different items. Like, you can get a logging axe, and you can get a mining pick from doing quests in the town. Yes, I know I don't need any more wood, but I want the wood. I like the wood. Turkey! Kill the... Oh, it's a hare. Ooh, I killed a bunny! Heathens are out here killing animals and not skinning them. Such a waste.
Probably noobs and they don't know how.
Or they don't realize that how much like mother and shit they're gonna need. Ow.
I'm gonna go with their noobs and they don't know how. Because I don't have the skinning knife. I can be killing boars. I just killed some people thingies, some green monsters. I didn't skin them because I don't know if I don't have anything to do that with it.
Well, you get one of the starting classes, make a skinning knife and skin some boars. And I am not in the starting area anymore. I am killing wolves. We're beyond that point. And it's just that they either don't know that they're going to need that much leather or meat or anything like that. So, yes.
How much flint should I grab? Is 10 good to start, or?
10's probably good to start. It doesn't take a lot to craft at the beginning stuff. Always eat your food, because it gives you a buff. And gather as much shit as you can. That is my tips for playing this game. And
As far as gathering flint doesn't count as mining.
I mean, anybody can pick a rock up off the ground. Not everybody can mine safely. I need some coffee, grab enough money. Oh, I gotta adjust my in-game sounds, because holy poop crap. Like, I like the music and all, but it's too loud. It's too quiet. Yes, I need stone blocks. Stone blocks. Oh, yeah. Okay. things first.
Alright, so I need 3 bloody more, and I can make a whole bunch of stuff when I grab the 10 flint. Okay. How does one skin, by the way?
When you kill something, there'll just be it'll tell you to click E on the body, and
Okay.
it'll just start skinning it. Pretty much how, all of the gathering works.
Takes a while.
Yeah, depending on your
Now then,
skill
we're
level
starting to
and the
really
level of
stock
the
up on some
creature.
supplies here, aren't we? You can never have too much, I say. From now on, we'll be post. Ah, perfect. Talk to Sandris. He'll be milling about down there by the forge, if he's not already hard at work, I'm sure.
Bad driver.
Hello there.
Hello
You
there.
must be this new hero Doty's been talking about. He cannot stop talking about Miklos means well, to be sure. He's just... well, he's more of a talker than a doer. That which suits me just fine, however, as I am exactly the opposite.
You enjoy doing the work? I do. I am also familiar with the constable's grandiose plan. I suspect he told you to come down and tell me to fire up the forge, did he? Yes, that's exactly what he said.
Yes, he says it quite frequently. Apparently oblivious to the fact that I always keep the fires lit. At any rate, what say we start simple? Try your hand at forging just an iron sword. I'll give you the ore.
Thank you. Next. Ooh, boots. So these are
Did you know that Alt F4 works to DM people?
Wow, really? I'll have to try that sometime. Is it 10? No, 9. Ooh. Ooh, cha. This one. Nope, haven't.
My character's never going hungry. I have like 10,000 boar meat.
There you go. When you're wandering around, if you see any blue, like, sparkly pieces of paper, read them. They give you a little, burst of experience. It's a great way to get some extra XP, just to, like, click on a note and close it.
Alright, let's see your handiwork here.
I'm sure there's some more there, but that would have to, we might have
Impressive.
to read it.
Quite impressive. Either you've done this before or you've got quite a knack for it. I should hope I'll see you around the forge often then. You're welcome to use it any time. Skills like yours shouldn't go to waste.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, before you go wandering off, you should meet survivalist Carcity. While dying isn't necessarily permanent on Eternum, it can be quite painful. She can offer insight on avoiding it.
Apparently, killing 30 boars wasn't enough. I have to kill
Kinda
more.
Keep you from freezing or starving to death out in the wilds.
How do you have to
Being
kill more?
alive and frozen solid is
Because I didn't do the, like I went up and killed a bunch and just I just now hunt for
Um,
beef.
Oh, you did it before you had the quest?
Yeah.
That'll do it. It's okay. The more rations that you can have on your person, the better, probably.
I only have 2 minutes left. Oh no.
I'm playing too much, frickin' Ark. I keep trying to hit my I button for inventory. It's like, no, tab. Hit tab.
I see what you mean by people leaving shit on the ground. Like I'm in the starter area and someone didn't skin their boar.
Hey man, free skins. Ooh, new shield. Hells yeah. Gimme. Oh, and when you get to the point where you're starting to replace some of your gear, salvage your old gear.
Yeah,
'Cause
gold.
you get repair tokens, which is what it costs to repair your gear. And then also some of them, depending on what it is, will give you materials.
Should I cook all of my meat? Is there any reason to hold on to it or no?
Not at this point. Might as well get as many rations as you can once you start getting more advanced recipes. But it's not like boar meat's hard to get a hold of.
Uh-oh. Here comes another tourist. I'm just about over
there a way to
everyone
go
in this
faster?
settlement expecting me to keep them safe.
I don't
not
think
my
there's a
job.
way to shift run.
Base. Okay, I want to do more than one. Can I do more than one? I can do 10.
Yeah, you just gotta slide the slider up or type in how many you want to make.
Look, I hate to be harsh, but survival is not always a given here. Whether outside or in, people do die, or worse. Become corrupted, lost. None of us get a free pass.
So no survival tips?
With all this talk about corruption spreading, it sounds to me like being safe is a thing of the past. I mean, what do you do if this settlement gets overrun by corrupted?
Run for the hills, I guess.
And then you'll really be in the thick of it. I mean, maybe you got what it takes, maybe not. Fine, let's find out. How about you head out there, make camp, and do some hunting at some of the local wolf dens?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, it says. How to click to open. I just want to open this cache.
Oh, the one in your inventory?
Yeah.
So click it, and then it'll give you a little, like, almost like a little menu thing, and then click on that.
Oh, open. Okay. I got a dress and a shirt.
Well, do you want to wear a dress or a shirt?
Want to wear a shirt and pants.
Okay, then.
Alright, so anything I don't want, like this dress, I can hit click and then salvage.
Yep. It also cuts down on the amount of weight that you're carrying on you. Same thing with, like, if you turn your rawhide into, like, regular leather and stuff. So every time you refine something, it weighs less. And when you do get to town, you can put stuff in your stash, but still, as long as you're in the town where your stash is, you can still craft from it, so you don't have to put the materials in your inventory to go crafting. It'll pull it right from your stash. Which I didn't realize at first, so I kept running back and forth every time I wanted to craft something.
I can craft a wooden sword. Is that better than my sword that I have, or is it the same thing?
It might be the same thing.
I have a worn sword.
It all
More
depends
than
on what kind of stats it gives you when you craft it. There's always a chance for it to upgrade on crafted items. And obviously the higher your skill is, the more that's going to upgrade.
So mine does 86 damage.
Before you craft it, it'll give you like a damage range where it can fall into.
And this one does 68 damage.
Boosh. Need to find me some wolves to murder. Murder wolves. Murder wolves.
So I crafted all of the tools, all the basic tools, so I should be able to do all the basic things.
Yes. Did you equip them?
Yeah, I said equip as I made them.
Okay, cool. Yeah, there's a little, if you hit your tab to see your inventory, there's a little section that just has all your tools living in it.
I see I have a sickle.
Yep, so
I
that's
thought I
what-
made a wood axe, but I don't see it. Maybe I didn't make it.
Buddy! Hey man, sometimes you just need some small game meat. Don't judge me. Sorry if I'm like ignoring you guys. I'm in my Discord and I'm just super hyper focused having fun because this game is amazing and I highly suggest that you play it. Ooh, God. Ha! Bitch, I blocked you! Hells yeah. Spooderman, Spooder. Under the trees again. Here, woof, 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 woof. Here, puppy, puppy, puppy. I need to murder you. There's one. Come here.
This takes a while to chop out a tree.
Yeah, that's all based on some of the young trees are smaller than others, so depending on how big the tree is, the longer it takes. But as your skill goes up, things like that get a little bit quicker. But getting a good start on stuff early is always good.
So if I get too much weight, can I salvage this wood, or do I just move very slowly?
You'll move very slowly. And it looks like you gotta poo your pants. Or you already pooed your pants. I got the nuts.
Can I vendor it, or do I have to sell to other players?
I mean, you might as well hold on to all that stuff yourself. You can put it up in the trading post, but you'll probably end up using it to craft stuff anyways, so. Yay, I got a mint.
Can't kill the mature tree, only the young.
Yeah.
Like that I am deforesting this area so that no one else can do this?
Most things, I think, as for materials and stuff, come back in about 5 minutes, I think was the respawn timer.
My understanding is they have to grow back, though, the trees. So they'll start as really small ones, and then they'll get bigger and bigger.
Yeah, well, that's for those of us cutting down just the young trees. That doesn't really matter. Because the small ones, they go faster.
I'm purposely doing the bigger young trees, because I think they give you more, right?
Yeah, the bigger it is, the more it's going to give you.
The bigger the circle on your bag, the more encumbered you are.
Correct.
Okay.
There are quests that you can do that will give you stuff that allow you to carry more weight.
How do I see how far I am into lumberjacking?
I believe you can hit K, and it'll give you a list of stuff. I believe it's under trade skills. It'll show you what level you are in each one.
Level 7 logging.
Yeah, that's why you want to start early on the tree yapping and the mining, because it takes a bit to get up there.
Mature trees, because they look like fun.
And there's even trees beyond those trees.
Wonder what I need for mature trees.
You need to get to 50 logging.
Bad that my goal is not to level up, it's to get my skills to 50.
No, because you get literally experience for doing everything. So you can get a ton of experience just from chopping down trees and stuff.
So, when I gather stuff, like if I just pick these plants, does that count as logging, or is that herbalism, or
That's
is that...
gathering. So anything that you use the scythe on is gathering. And then, so there's gathering, mining, logging, skinning, and fishing. So they're all separate from each other. I need there to not be dead wolves. I need some alive ones. Damn it! Oh, it's silver. Maybe
I like that I haven't even got the quest for to go do this yet. Just made all the stuff there, because I was like, let's go do it.
Yeah, I mean, it's... getting a head start on stuff is not a bad thing in this game. Why are you skinning, asshole?
Tool won't break at any point, will it?
It will eventually, but it takes a long time to get there. The basic tools, like the ones you have right now, you can repair just as long as you have green wood and flint in your inventory. I can't do silver. Where's the iron? Wolves. This one contains two. Oh, and while you're killing stuff, if you ever see a mob start glowing white, that means that they're going to do their strong attack, and you should either dodge or block.
How do I check if my weapon needs to be repaired, or will it auto repair as long as I have the materials?
So if you go in your inventory, there's like a little white line underneath your weapons, and that shows you their durability. Same thing with your armor and your gathering items.
Okay. I'd used about half of it.
Yeah. But you'll probably you'll be pretty close to getting a new weapon with as long as you keep going with the quests. They give you materials to craft a new sword that they let you keep. So
Oh, I'm literally just chopping down trees.
you will have to do the quest eventually.
Nuh-uh.
At least the yellow ones.
All I have to do is chop down trees and gather everything. Nuh-uh. The only reason I have to do the story quest is so I can do the story missions,
Yes.
which gives me that thingamabobber.
Yes, which allows you to go into dungeons. And gather the materials so you can teleport to different towns and stuff. Turkey! I like that when I skin a turkey, it gives me eggs. Funny!
There used to be a forest here.
It'll grow back. Ah, bitch.
How's it going?
Yeah.
Sup, Wild?
Yeah, how's it going?
It's going. I'm skinning a wolf.
Getting a loaf?
Skinning a wolf.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I might be getting a loaf. I don't know. Oh, what? Oh, Oh, there's a 3-for-1 special. Is this a cave I need to be in? No. It is not.
So if I head up to the town, there should be a place where I can store all this wood.
Yes, there will be a storage shed looking thing.
Wood.
I can't tell you where it is in your town because I'm not overly familiar with it, but it's like a big storage closet.
Wood.
Uh-huh, that's what you get from bushes and trees. Turkeys! shouldn't like murdering turkeys that much, but I really do. Wild, you happen in the New World with us?
New World what now?
The game.
What's that?
New World, the game. I know you pre-ordered it.
I do not own it.
Yes, you do. Because you played in the closed beta, and you have to pre-order it to play in the closed beta. Don't try to fool me.
I'm the only one in the world that got banned the first day it started.
Hey, like me, he won't be playing.
Why?
I'm not gonna get back in before I go to bed.
How many people are in the queue now?
There's like 600 people.
Oh,
I'm not gonna go play before I
like
go to bed.
150 people when I logged in.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna play. So, I'm just kind of giving up, alright?
I don't understand how, because it's not any different than World of Warcraft
What?
for queue times and stuff. You should be used to
The
it.
queue, the difference is the WoW queue, if you sit there for 20 minutes, you can physically see it move. The whole time I was a queue earlier,
Oh, it wasn't even
server,
fucking
I
installed.
moved like 20 people in and out in like 30 minutes.
I sat and watched the queue go twice today.
So, the queues don't fucking move. And now Amazon's just realizing, because they put up a bulletin, the East Coast servers are queries higher than expected volume.
I know, I saw it.
Apparently I
It
never
popped
actually
when I was waiting in
reloaded.
queue.
20 more servers.
That's gonna be a while.
Yeah. Nam just told me that, it's like a 600 person queue right now.
Even with adding 30 servers?
Well, you gotta remember we're on a West Coast server. So they did 30 servers for East Coast. They haven't done anything yet for West Coast. They probably will, in time. Between that and, you know, there's a lot of people that'll lose interest within the first week or so. There always is.
Oh, I'm losing interest right now.
It's okay. Nam was playing Diablo 2 earlier while he was waiting in queue.
Oh, he's playing now.
Yeah.
It's okay, I'll just listen to some Moonlight Channel.
Woohoo! I'm halfway there. I'm at 25 logging.
Man, you logged the crap out of that forest.
When the hell did they put in an easy move function in the Steam? That is fucking awesome.
I have no idea. I also have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, I have different grades of storage. Slow and busted, faster and easier, and fucking blazing fast. It all costs a lot of money, so only the best games get fucking fast.
order for me to get fast with this game, I have to buy a new SSD drive.
Well, you don't have one?
Oh, I have one. It's completely full though,
Ah.
so I can't put any more games on it unless they're really tiny games.
God, there's a lion.
Why is your... Oh, you're streaming. Guess I can watch you as you're doing shit.
I'm on YouTube, not Twitch.
I see.
Yay, I'll have one viewer.
Thumbs up.
I'm required to let you know that this stream is supported by New World. Hashtag New World content creator. Ow. Ow. Stop it. But yeah, pretty much from the time that I knew this game was releasing, I was intending on streaming it. Didn't know it was going to be on YouTube initially, but I don't know. Didn't feel like I wanted to go back to Twitch.
Boom.
Oh, that's a big vein. Ooh, stuck.
Holy shit, is Arc really 270 gigs?
Yeah, and that's why I can't install anything else on my SSD drive. I had to delete a ton of games to be able to install Arc on my SSD drive. This game runs just fine off my storage drive. It's not like my storage drive is that slow.
Alright, so what does the storage shack look like? I'm assuming there's gonna be people by it? Would be a good assumption?
Yeah, there'll be a lot of people staring at what looks like a cupboard out in the
Yeah.
streets.
It looks like something you put your lawn chairs in.
Yeah, it's basically a big wooden storage cupboard. I think it's got like, I don't know, there's a symbol and I can't remember what it is. Apparently I'm chopping this tree now. Not the one I was facing, but okay. I looked out and they put me in the same starting area that I got last time. I was like, I know where I am. Yay! Any berries up over here? There's usually berries over here. Berries? Berries. Berries. No berries. Alright, let's talk to the lady. Yeah, it's a giant storage cupboard. It's got a giant lock on the front of it.
Yeah, I found it. There were tons of people there.
Yeah, there usually are. Fire staff. I'm probably not gonna use that. Salvage. I'm not gonna use great axe. I'm gonna put you in. Let's see. I'm gonna put you eight. Even with the second, these ones are better. Oh no, these are better. Let's see. Drop some stuff off. Lady over here, hi lady.
Well, now, someone's strutting in here
Ooh,
like they've
ooh,
proven
okay.
something. I guess maybe you're a survivor
I
after
stood in a
all.
bad spot.
Guys, very confused because I'm hitting that one rock and I'm standing on a different one.
All right. I'll offer you one tip no one ever seems to remember.
Yeah, sometimes
Your
it just
camp
whips you
is your
around and
real
has you
home.
break down
Set
something.
it somewhere so that if you do die, you're not too far from camp.
That's smart,
well,
thank you.
I got plenty to share. Maybe when I trust you more. Meantime, Magistrate Koropati is looking for you. You should go see what she wants.
I love that people keep
Oh,
telling
and
everyone to Alt F4 out.
watch your back out there.
Well, I mean, to be fair, if you're asking how to kill yourself, that's a way to do it. Technically.
Well, it seems you've been getting acquainted with some of the settlement's more.
I'm not actually reading
colorful
it. I'm just
characters.
kind of
I hope no one's gone
not
so far
paying
as to be
attention, just
offensive.
looking around and looking at different things.
And you keep saying Alt F4, Alt F4.
Yeah, I keep saying, oh, how do you do
Of course,
this?
many
Alt
around
F4.
town find
How do you do that?
Overseer
Alt
Dalton
F4.
to be the most frustrating. I'm feeling a little impatient with him myself.
Why is he making you impatient?
Miklos has only been here a few years. He's still got that old world cavalier attitude about things. You seem more reasonable, however. Perhaps you could help me with something.
Of course, what do you need?
If we mean to defend the settlement, we must acknowledge that the factions are our best bet. You should speak with the Marauders,
Now, can your
the
local
Covenant,
storage
and the
places be
Syndicate,
full?
and decide with whom you'd like to cast your lot.
Yes, they can, but as you do quests and kill certain mobs in specific areas, you get options on your map of things to select, and extra storage space is one of them. You'll get, when you up your territory standings with each town, it allows you to increase the size of your storage. The storages per town are separate, so you can't access a storage unless it's next door town and it's owned by your covenant.
same
Both
people.
towns are owned by the same covenant. Then you can access between them, but other than that, you can't. That's what I want to do. Let's see. What can you cook? Is there anything interesting? Not yet.
I killed the Snaggletooth.
Cool. May have a quest to go back and kill him again.
He was in my way. So.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes that happens.
He was protecting all these trees that give a lot of experience. So. He only gave 15 experience. These trees give me 50 experience.
Like I said, it's worth doing everything. Everything in this game gives you experience. Yes, I mean, there's an easier way to do that. I'm gonna do it that way. You can pick on me.
You can't take away these mountains, can you? They're full of rocks, can you? Can you just sit there and beat on them and make them disappear?
No, you can only beat on things that let you. Ooh, there it is.
What do I use the rocks for?
Some of the early crafting stuff. Now I have skins. Oops. Bless you. Skins. I look ridiculous. Yay! Talk to the fiction peoples. Let's see. I already know what faction I'm gonna be, but I need to talk to the people.
You think you are the stuff of marauders? Do not underestimate us. Our path demands sacrifice. We are the strongest of the strong. Where are those as it?
So you seek an audience with yours truly? What subject do you fancy? Astrology, numerology, alchemy, or any of the other sciences for that matter? We are the only ones here who have the acuity to unravel the mysteries of this place. We will learn the secrets of Azoth and its power, and usher in a new era of prosperity for all.
Alright, and last guy.
Glad to meet ya. What can I do for you? Aye, the spark is what gives you life. It's the mover within ye, the purpose, the beliefs that rise you from your bed every morn. The Covenant are the stewards of the spark, and of the poor souls who wander in darkness.
I see some of the stairs are still a little bit glitchy.
Meet with each of the 3 factions, and decide which I sympathize with your hesitation. The factions can sometimes be a headache here, but I cannot dispute the fact that they have become extremely influential, both here in Windsward and all over Eternum.
In a second, map.
Have you returned to pledge your life to bearing the light? Get on yourself.
This one looks like it dropped a bag. Is that something that happens when you kill things?
Yeah, there's either if it's a quest that needs to drop things, or if it drops a piece of loot, it'll show up in a little sack next to the body.
I got a weapon, I think. My second weapon is a hammer right now. I think that's what happened.
From the lost. Carry the spark into dark places. But these are not normal times.
Yeah, I got a level 2 hammer that does 160 damage versus the 100 damage that I had.
Nice. And I think after level 5 you can equip 2 different weapons, and you can swap between them. Here. Travel to Meryl's place. Got it. Oh, what is this? Ooh, I didn't want to do that. Okay. I am not brave enough to run around PvP flagged. Somebody killed a turkey and didn't skin it. Fools. Ow. Ouchie. You hear it a little bit. Pumpkin. Ow. Good. Okay, yeah, campfire closer to where we're about to die. Good deal. Wasn't fast enough for that guy. What do we got over here? Can I pick you? Are you pickable? Corn. Let's get a point in here now. Circ. No. Awesome. Indeed. A lot. Ooh, more corn. Yay, corn!
Play corn.
I picked corn. Ooh, cabbage. Yay, harvesting 20. I can now track farm plants. Oh, you tricky turkey. Fine. Potatoes. Yeah, more corn. I like corn. That's good. Berries. Sorry you feel that way, sir, but
I still can't find the guy that's to do the skinning at, to upgrade my skinning.
we mean upgrade it.
I have 200 leathers that I want to make into something better, but I don't know where to go to do that.
There's something that looks like a skinning rack. So then you have to turn the raw leather into, I think, coarse leather's the first one.
What are you yelling about, you fucking thing?
Hey, Baba. So that's something that you just gotta look for a thing that looks like a tanning rack.
My smelting is level 33, my stone cutting is 16, and my wood cutting is 22.
Nice. Hey, buddy. Did Kitty join me? Hi, Kitty.
So what do you use the water for?
It's using some of the cooking recipes and I think some of the alchemy stuff. Let's see. No, it's definitely used in cooking though. Come on, buddy. I hear you. Why are you yelling at Daddy now? Whiff.
You were there a second ago. Come back down here and nothing happened. There's no Albans. Gonna stop and clean yourself in this. Oh, and here's you.
Sucks already. Some water in the Well, I meant to read that page, but apparently I'm gonna break down this boulder.
Go.
He doesn't know where he went. Oh, hello. Welcome back, kitty. I said something about you and you just jump up here? Do you think that's okay? Do you think you can do that? To me? You think that's okay to do to me? I've been in here already. to have bothered you, sir. Hat of the Assassin. Loot.
Does your character swim?
Well, if they didn't change it from the beta, you just kind of walk along the bottom of the water.
Okay. So there's no swimming and you just kind of drowned as you go. Okay.
Yep. Yep. That sounds like the beta. I mean, you know, it's a way to swim.
What, being a rock?
Yeah. Don't be judgy about people that swim by being rocks and sinking to the bottom and drowning themselves.
You not swim?
Oh, I swim. I have swum since I was a little kid. I'm just saying, don't be judgy. Oh, so many potatoes.
Fuck off. Creating games too fast. Creating games too fast.
Oh.
I've crashed Diablo 3 times.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, then it's gonna depend on it. Create a game, I'm gonna leave it.
I am so good at picking plants. Miss me. Mush, right? Yeah, it's just a mush. Maybe I haven't been in this house yet. I don't think I have in this one. Okay. Here are places to look for things. That's done. I just need to find the other fennel oil. One more thing, and then I can finish this quest. I don't like being stabbed with a pitchfork, bro. Stop it. Good lord. Done with that quest then. Them guys hurt. But I stole their vegetables.
I love this weapon because it just one-shot shields.
Which one is that?
The Mighty Club, like a big hammer.
Oh, okay, yeah. One of the...
Like shield breaker on it, so when I hit that, if they're blocking, their shield just goes away.
Yeah. Those are big smooshy weapons that smoosh your face. Boy, have I got the potatoes.
Well done, Norris. Destroying the corrupted is always a worthy cause. The ore you recovered is steeped in corruption, but the oil is untainted. Truly a miracle.
Why is that?
The mysteries of the spark never cease, my friend. But one thing is clear. Your destiny lies with the Covenant. Keep faith, and farewell. I see the light is still with you.
What can I do for you guys today? Covenant must fight against the tide of darkness. Just read the word. Do this one. Discovered that there are precious items at Cooper's Ranch. Need supplies, hunt the green Dale area for wolves that will yield. Okay. Cool. Let's do this. Any other readables in here? Oopsie doozies. Looks like something I could read. It's not going away. Alright. Let's see. Let's check the mission board too, see what we got over there. We're gonna learn this the hard way. Stuff in there, that's fine. All this stuff. Pods and others. Refining reagents, the leather. Stone. Buckets. Let's drop off half of that. I don't think I need as much as I have. Yeah, Denton. There's the check fetch board. I completely forgot. There's no two. Ran right past it. Tiny enemies. Okay, what do we got? Hunt 3 alligators. Aquarium. Fish oil. I can't do any of these yet. I'll wait on those. I'll work on my fishing. There's the tiny. Ooh, strawberries. Like they can minus 1 XP for. They do nothing. Nobody, nowhere. That's why you carry a wooden at all times. Okay. Just in case things go wrong. Miss me, friend. But next time, Corrin, you will be mine. Hey, friend. Oh, the poo throwing guys. I hate the poo throwing guys. Stop throwing poop at me. I don't like it. I don't like it. Gross. Gross. And I am not built to dodge or block anything. I'm just not that kind of person. Now let me face tank this! chest to switch. This looks like it might have something in it. Let's take a look, see.
Relax, kid. Fucking thing.
Like freaking out over there.
Yeah, because the blue roll kind of logged me in. So it's rather on that and Diablo in a camp.
It's like, ruh-roh, too much power is being used.
Yeah, because if we get a character, it just loads you into the game. So they already hate about this game.
We already loaded into the character. That's...
Well, I know, but that's one thing I hate about it. You don't load into the server, you load your character, and then you load into the server. Opposed to like WoW or other game where you load the server, then you pick your character, then you just go in. Right? You wait through the queue before you pick your character.
Yeah.
This I waited through the queue after I picked my character.
Yeah.
Which annoys me.
Sorry.
I'm gonna play for, I don't know what's worth, I'm gonna play for like 20 minutes. I've only points of what I do, I don't know what I'm doing.
What points where? The skill points?
Yeah, I have like 12 points for myself, I have...
So the self points, that you're gonna put in for whatever weapons you're going for. So like,
Oh, so I don't know, so I'm not gonna bother then. Okay, got it.
I mean, strength dex is usually pretty safe for most melee weapons. So unless you're gonna be a caster, I would say mostly strength and dex.
What is this?
Those are bonuses that you get as you gain standing with the territory that you're in.
I don't understand what these do. I don't understand those 5% more territories. I don't know what that is.
So it gives you a bonus for being in that territory. I will help you in a minute, but I'm under attack by like 5 things. Hang on. I'm not in a safe place. Let me get out of here onto the main road, and I will look at it for you, with you. So like mine, for areas, I've got a little bit of...
I mean, it just says earn 5% more territories or whatever. I don't understand what that is. It
So your territory standing is what allows you to pick those.
yeah, but what is getting 5% more?
So you get more per quest you handed and more per mob you kill in the area. You get more standing. Basically more reputation. I'm glad nobody's watching. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, I am stuck in my chair. Anywho. So I need to help the wolves, it's fine, but I need another box. What houses haven't I been in? Just in that one. Been up there. So basically what it does is it increases the amount of reputation you earn with the faction while you're questing in their area. Which in turn will give you more of those rewards to pick, I guess. I mostly put mine into things like experience gain and stuff like that.
Well, I have 2, so I don't...
Well, you select one and then it'll give you a different list of things to select from.
I don't know what's there.
Like I said, I do experience gain for killing things in the area, or questing in the area, or decreasing the amount of taxes you have to pay for stuff when you get into town for that kind of thing is really helpful, because then it costs you less to craft things.
Well, I've decreased crafting fee by 5% or decreased trading tax rate by 5%.
Okay.
And I have
So the
storage
trading
by
tax is how
25.
much. The trading tax is how much it costs you to use the trading post.
I'm not gonna use trading posts, I'm assuming.
Probably not for much. Maybe later game, but early on, not really.
The crafting costs.
Yeah, because you'll be crafting a lot at different posts.
Now I have, you know,
So strength and dexterity, I would say, is safe bets, because I know you're probably going to be more of a melee person. The list of weapons up top is what those stats benefit. Most of the weapons I think you're going to select are going to fall under the strength dex category. Come on, more
what's the
chests.
cost is now? Gather materials, gotta gather stone.
Yep. Or if you have stone already that you put in your chest or something, that counts. You just have to put it back in your inventory. Hmm?
Just go outside, I guess.
Yeah, you just go outside and gather stuff.
Sorry, I mean, I'm already frustrated because it doesn't explain things fully to you. And I'm not willing to just like blindly pick shit. Right?
Yeah. Just, you know.
But I mean, so far it's not really piss poor job of explaining shit to you.
It just takes a little reading.
Huh?
It just takes a little reading.
I read it, but I don't understand what that does for me. It doesn't tell you what it does for you.
And mostly I explained it to you.
And that's what I'm saying though. It itself is a piss poor job. It's like, this does this for you if you pick this. I don't understand what it does for me. I understand obviously what XP does for me. But what's this? I don't know. And that's what I'm saying. And you know me, I don't willy-nilly just pick shit.
Yeah.
Everything I have is pretty
Well, if it was called reputation, you would have understood it. It's just because they use a different term. So you don't know exactly what that term means to you.
I don't know.
You world,
yeah.
you world, yeah.
Yeah, if you said reputation, fine.
See what my login thing is. It says a
They
million
don't,
years.
they use their whatever ridiculous bullshit. There's something up there I want.
What was that?
What?
Huh? Chicken butt?
You have a chicken butt?
I don't have a chicken butt. Do you have a chicken butt?
I have a butt with a chicken stuck to it.
Oh, that sounds unfortunate.
Game crash my mode. Oh, fuck this.
Did it really crash?
Ain't doing nothing.
Have you already been through the queue?
No, it's starting here. Blah, blah, blah. Can you?
So it took me an hour and a half to get through the queue.
That's not bad. Bajir waited 4 hours for his queue.
Oh, I should update my video card.
Yeah, that's
Fuck
what I'm saying.
that.
Hour and a half though. Like for that many people would have taken a Blizzard server in no time at all.
Yes,
Alright,
but
what
Blizzard
region
has
are you guys
also been doing it for...
Holy crap,
It's like
latency
Amazon.
Batman?
They have endless amounts of money to throw at this.
Mike down.
What region did you spawn in?
I haven't done anything yet.
Oh, you haven't picked a world yet?
Nope.
The world's listed in Discord, under Arender.
I just want to make sure I'm not chewing up bandwidth without realizing.
Yeah, it's a West Coast.
Okay, it's not my internet. It's just, they suck.
It comes and goes.
I can't, so I click on the West Coast US.
Yes, you're gonna click, yes. So you switch it to West Coast USA, and
Alright.
then you will create a character, and then it'll let you pick the world or realm, whatever you want to call
Okay.
it.
Oh, I see. You guys are on Urunda.
Lanatria, some.
Fucking come up with these fucking names.
Yeah, I can't pronounce it either, so don't feel bad.
Okay. I see you and 2 other friends. Well, I see Sean.
Yeah, Nick's not on right now, but Nick's on here. Driz is over here with us.
Hopefully that's the right one. Players in queue a lot. Okay.
How many people you got in your queue right now?
A lot. 900,000.
That's probably going to be about a 2 or 3 hour queue. That's okay. The server that Bajir is playing on, he's in queue for 4 hours.
No, you're at the right place.
So if you look at your map, it'll tell you where each one of the crafting stations are. It's okay if you makes you feel any better, John. The server they originally thought they were gonna play on, Yggdrasil, had frickin' a 10,000 person queue.
Yay, let's pick that one.
Yeah, this one that they picked at first, and they were like, nah. I wanna play sometime this year. Just watch your supply. Yes, please to that. Nope, not yet. This way.
What does camping do? Just make your character healed?
Yeah, and it gives you a, so let's say if you're outside of somewhere and you die, it gives you a respawn point that's not all the way back in town. So you can respawn at your little camp that you make. It also allows you to do some basic crafting and cooking. There's all the wolves. There's a wolf. What?
That was the next one.
You're not gonna take one shot at my wolf and then steal the skin from me. Get out of here, fool. You fool. Some guy thought he was gonna come in here, take one shot at my wolf, and then steal the skin. I'm like, no, no, that's mine. Need water. Wow, it is really light on the wolves today. Wolfy wolves? Wolf wolves? Somebody? Anybody? Hello? I just want to kill you and take your skins and your claws and your meat. No, no takers. Okay. I tried. Oh, my nose itches. Do anything with those again. Ooh, I found cranberries. marksman. Turkey, I'll spend one of these. Hey, got 21 chi chopping.
Nice, nice. I think I'm at 40.
Nice. Yeah, I'm just kind of chopping trees while I'm waiting for wolves to spawn. Guess I'm still getting experience either way, right?
But you get a lot once you go back and you drop all your shit and you like pick one of the things and just like max it, like coal or something. You're like, nope, groom.
Oh yeah, definitely. Crafting contributes a lot of experience in this game. People that don't craft are dummies. Right now I'm working on a faction quest for I gotta kill 3 wolves in this area and then skin them for their claws. You get pretty cool rewards for doing your up in your faction reputation and stuff. You can buy gear and whatnot from them. That looks pretty cool.
Talk to this person. They'll give you this item that you've already whittled down to a small piece of, a small nub.
Oh, you want a small nub?
Gather stone, gather rawhide, and gather wood.
Let me guess, you already converted all your stuff.
Huh?
Druz.
It's just, I have to go back out and do it again.
Yeah, but not for as much as you already gathered, so. But he'll give you iron to make yourself a new sword. God, I forgot how weird the sounds that the deer in this game make. I'm sure it's pretty close to what real sounds real deer make, but still, deers make weird sounds. Oof, I'm not gonna make it. I just got ran over by a deer, Jesus. Turkey. wolves over here? Is this too far away? More cranberries. Super happy about finding hemp, man. So good. Fibers.
How do you repair your gathering tools?
Hit tab.
I don't need to repair. Yeah, I just need to know how.
So you'll go into where it is on your bar, and if you click on it, it gives you an option to repair it.
Okay.
If you've been salvaging stuff that you don't need, you should have the repair items to do it.
I'm trying to find this fucking cave that I'm supposed to be going in. Travel to midnight down. Probably 600 meters. Oh, I'm not even near it. It's fine. Okay.
Yeah, you know, I do that all the time. I'm like, oh, is it
Well,
over
I figured
here?
I was here at this cave, so I figured, okay, where the wolves are. I'm like,
I did the exact same thing for my quest. I was like,
walked
I'm
down
at this cave. I went in the cave and I'm like, wait, this is not the
I'm
right
walking around this
cave.
fucking mountain looking for a cave, and I'm like, what the fuck? I have another class, and I don't know where to find these guys.
What's the class?
I have a bunch. I picked up all the ones from, like, the thing.
Okay.
I have, like, the hunt wild bison. I don't know where to find bison from.
I don't think you'll be able to kill bison yet.
I don't know how to acquire over 20 week health potions. I don't know how to make those.
Yeah, you'll have to get the gathering materials. Some of those quests you're not going to be able to do yet, just because you're not in the right area for it or high enough to do it.
I'm just curious.
I just want to find wolves to kill, man. So keep finding cranberries, I guess.
Or 15 Nightcrawler bait. I probably have 4.
Usually from picking up rocks and stuff.
Oh. I'll put a rock there under. The flinter is like breaking down rocks.
Yeah, picking up rocks or picking bushes and stuff like that will give you things like the night crawlers and whatnot.
So it's just kind of a passive quest I'll get as I wander around and do shit, apparently.
Yeah. There's a lot of them that are like that. You can just kind of do as you go along.
Let's run into the woods. Oh, there's a wolf.
Let me try to steal my wolf again. Like, just because you shot it once does not mean you get to skin it, bro. Get out of here. I found nuts!
So it is also showing that if I hit tab on a little backpack, things almost the circle almost fall around. What's that mean?
Yeah, that means you're about to be encumbered.
Oh.
And you should probably put some stuff in your stash.
Okay, well I'm out here now doing stuff. I'll figure it out in a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, if you're close to town, your
I'm
storage
not.
thing's pretty.
I guess it was outside of town, but
Yeah. Back to town for me, which is good because I'm
I'm
almost.
just trying to get this fucking quest done.
Yeah,
Because I was gonna try the midnight den, probably kill 6 more wolves.
probably.
So that's what I'm trying to get to. Because I'm like, I'm here. I just want to get it done. Like, why is my campfire red on the map? Is that it's gonna expire? My little campfire is red on the map. Is it I'm too far away from it?
I think it might be that you're too far. It's out of your area.
That's fine. I'll build another area.
Yeah, you can build. You just press and hold Y so it unbinds you from the one that you have, and then build another one. You'll be fine.
I don't know if I have enough resources. My 90 fucking wood.
Yeah, it's like 5 wood and 1 flint. So as long as you have some green wood on you and some flint, you're fine.
Oh, 3 more wolves. What's the quest you were doing?
I am picking this corn, you jerk.
What's the quest you were doing? The 3 more wolves at Midnight's Den?
Not the exact quest because we're in different areas, but something very similar. All the quests in the starting areas are pretty similar to one another.
I want the wolf. I don't want the bush. I'll take the bush in a minute, but I want the wolf first. He seems more valuable to me
Wolf
than the
first, then bush.
bush. I just feel like the wolf's more valuable than the bush.
Yeah. Especially if you have a logging hatchet and all that stuff.
It's
Or
like a
logging.
wolf and didn't skin it.
I don't understand people that don't skin their kills.
Hey, guys.
Wow.
What's up, Azani?
How's it going?
Not too much, and it's going all right.
Naked man running past me.
What are you guys up to?
Play New World.
Mining and logging and logging and mining.
I am sitting in queue.
How long is your queue? That one was 1,000 people when I tried to log in earlier.
Yeah, 1650 for me.
Yeah, we, the West Coast server that Arender posted is where we are right now.
Who'll join you?
Azani.
The thing that's astonishing me is how slow this queue
Yeah,
is
no,
moving.
his array
Like,
is garbage.
and wow, if you hit 1,000, like a 2,000 person queue, you'll get through it in about 30 minutes. I've moved 90 spots in 20 minutes.
I was in queue over there earlier. I had enough time to go take a shower and come back, and I literally only moved like 100 spots in the entire time it took me to take a shower.
Yeah, these queues are glacial.
Pretty sure they're hard though. So someone has to log out for you to get the spot, and it's opening day.
Yeah, the part that's blowing my mind about that is this is Amazon we're talking about. Like,
People are bored.
it's... Well, no, but I mean, like, it's built on AWS.
They already put out like 30 extra servers.
No, I get that, but look, so we use AWS heavily. I'm familiar with the technology behind it.
So what's the best way to
AWS
keep
has
myself out there?
automatic
So I'll just
self-scaling.
my storage
So,
thing?
depending
Oh my
on
God, I'm
what
probably dead.
architecture solution they have,
Yeah, I might be dead.
these servers should just keep flexing to any size based on any number of people without any performance degradation.
I don't know if this guy's gonna...
And like, because we use that for our tool,
Well,
and
I
it's
didn't realize
astonishing
like
that
2 wolves
Amazon
respawn
doesn't
now.
use it for their own game.
How do you lose that much health? Am I that much of a beast already?
Well, if you join our server, by the time you get on and start going, I might be able to give you some upgraded base weapon or basic tools.
I mean, I think Wild just logged into it. It was what, like 1,000 people?
438.
Okay.
I logged in, it was like 600, took me an hour and a half.
Every server is the same.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm level 14 right now, which isn't like super far. But I tell you what, I'm only picking one character. I'm definitely not going to have multiple characters on multiple servers. So, whichever server we're going with, that's the only character I'm going to use.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Like, I don't want to... This is grindy. Like I've already
Yeah.
grinded a lot. Like I have 18 mining and almost 50 lumber, and it's grindy.
Oh,
So
it's
that-
super grindy.
We're staying on this server.
I'm staying on this server. I know Arender has his guild from Classic that's going to be playing on this server. And there's about 50 guys that are coming over from there, so it'll be a good chunk of people.
I see the light is still with you.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I was talking about this with Gray, and he mentioned the other day when we were discussing it that, I mean, numbers aren't super critical in a game like this because there's no raid content, so it's all just going to be, you know, 5-man groups other than the PvP raid content.
That's where it comes into play, to be able to have a big chunk of people for doing the raid
I've been hearing
content.
good things about you and your new allies.
Or not the raid
I
content, the
believe you chose
PvP
well in
content,
your
which is the majority of this game for the most part.
Yeah, I haven't PvP'd at all yet, but
I am
like,
grateful to see the factions
I gotta be honest, I'm a little worried about it.
in defending the territory. But I worry that their
The
squabbling
basic
gives the
combat
collective an advantage.
feels real unresponsive and not particularly rewarding most of the time.
Oh, it really depends on what weapon you're using.
Yeah, I mean, it got a lot less shitty once I switched to an int build and went with a rapier, but it's still like things just feel clunky. You miss a lot of attacks. There's no auto. There's no like auto correction on direction if you accidentally shift your mouse or if the mob decides to move over. Pathing is weird as fuck for some of the abilities and attacks, especially for mobs.
Oh
Raid
yeah,
weapons are
trust
bitch.
me, I mainly use a hatchet. I know.
Ranged combat is like it's useless.
Yeah, I tried ranged.
It's a bitch to try and track it. It's like real world.
Well, it's not just the tracking; it does no fucking damage, man. Like, I have a musket that level 14 has a printed damage of 192, and it feels like I'm firing like a pop gun
If
at
you're
a tank.
if you're gonna go ranged, you're better off getting like a fire staff or an ice gauntlet.
Yeah.
To be very honest.
No, I've been playing around with a fire staff too, but
Not
like
much happening
all the
at
fire
forest.
abilities are
We
essentially
have a shortage of
AOE,
metals in
so
Winslow.
they're not
There's
very
corruption,
effective
so-
and like when you're just solo leveling.
I can bet
Yeah,
you'll let
ice
us know
gauntlet's
the
pretty
best
good,
means of
though.
fighting the corruption.
Yeah, I haven't gotten one.
So I have a
thoughts
big ass
exactly.
hammer
Ah,
that I
here.
crafted and then modified,
need
and it
help
does.
testing it.
It's a tier 2 hammer, and it does 240 damage.
What?
Yeah, I mean, I have a
to
tier 2
test
rapier
it,
that does
I need soil samples from locations
195 or something like that, and it does good damage. It feels
and proof
decent in terms of how much impact it has on enemies, but it's just I don't know. Like, it feels very unpolished.
So, how do you put stuff in the thing? You just drag it over there?
Either that, or if you're gonna do that entire section of stuff, see the
Like
little
visually,
arrows
the
next
game's
to-
attractive. It's got a lot going
That'll
for it
send all
visually, other than the
over.
character models, which are hideous.
Maybe
But
75. Should I still the iron
there's just
iron
so
ore
many
first?
weird design
Not
decisions.
necessarily.
I mean, I have.
Well, the character models, they're supposed to be gender neutral character models for the most part.
Yeah,
How do you
I
break
got
down
that.
Here,
The problem is they just look wrong.
Brian?
They're a little squatty.
Hey.
Huh.
Well, with the faces too. Like if you look at the faces, the faces are low texture and
Yeah,
look
you're not gonna
weird.
like that.
It's a luskier than I have on.
Yeah, you're not
How
gonna.
do you break it down?
Hey, did you not know it's supposed to be give Lorraine on a toaster?
Or just click salvage in
Yeah.
the actions list. And that'll give you stuff that helps you repair your things.
I'm gonna say they better be worth about $50.
You played in the closed beta.
Yeah, I'm hoping something amazing happens.
They added a bunch of new zones. The map's a lot bigger. I mean, the combat's basically the same as it was, and the crafting's still the same. There's not really much of a difference there. So I didn't play in the open beta because Nick said nothing really changed between that and the closed beta, so they just got rid of some of the weird glitchy things.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean,
What do I do with this?
I'm trying to keep an open mind, so I'll stick with it.
Put it in your
but-
stash because it allows you to.
I mean,
add,
it's gonna have to
your
get
weapon into,
pretty
like, green
damn
crafting,
impressive
like, enchantment,
before level cap
basically.
for me to
Should
stick
I
this
do
out
my stuff with my
after I
green
hit level
hatchet?
cap.
'Cause I made this green sword for a quest.
I mean, if you want to, if you want to go hatch it.
I hate
Yeah, I
that
think
you're
I'm
limited to
gonna-
3
I'm
abilities
trying
on
to
your
equip all
hotbar
the weapons
at a
some
time,
point, but
Yeah.
I see there were,
and
like,
that they're
the
limited to
weak
what
shields
weapon you
too.
have equipped. Like, if I wanted to do that, I
could
just go
pull
play
from
Guild
the
Wars.
stash, right? Or make
Yeah,
some-
you just go craft it at a crafting station.
Okay, which was...
Yeah.
You're all like behind down here. Or this way.
Yeah, I'm starting to think about just canceling the queue right now.
Science waits for no one. Yet,
No, it's not this. What? Do I have what? What is this?
Was what?
Territory standings? What is this?
So that's like increased gathering speed by 5%, stash and yeah. And then there's ones in there that give you, if you when you start getting closer to capping your storage, there's some that give you more weight in your storage, so you can hold more things in there.
So I'm gonna go to the smelter. I'm just gonna smelt all of this down. I'm gonna go over here. Can I craft? Hatch. How do you learn these things down here? Like it says unlearn. How do I learn these? I don't understand how this takes. Weapons
As you-
27.
As you increase your crafting skill,
Engineering. Where I learned engineering.
it's at the same thing. It's just depending on what you craft, different things fall under different categories.
Oh, so hatch does fall under engineering.
Right. Whereas, like, a longsword is blacksmithing.
So I gain 1 engineering. I get 100.
So, yeah, it's experience per item you craft.
Because maybe I was like iron around shows takes. I was let's craft 1. Cause it's gonna be rather what I had, I'm assuming.
Yeah, because it'll be between 200 and 205.
Oh, I feel fucking retarded. I haven't put any of my points in. I've just been putting it in and then not doing anything. I haven't hit I haven't hit commit yet, and I had like 30 points there.
That's fine.
Nice.
Yeah. And then gear and stuff you craft.
Where do you get? Is it the tannery for the leather stuff?
Yes. If you go to one of the things that looks like a tanning rack, it'll, like, that's for wood.
There's a tannery right here. I walked past that.
You're like, where the fuck was that?
I think it's around the corner.
Might be. I don't know that town very well. I've not spent a lot of time in Everfall.
No, this is this. Oh, the tannery's not here. It's right. It is around the corner. It's out here though. It is. Fuck off. I know it's here.
Scroll in.
Smelter. Stone cutting.
Cooking. Tailoring.
Tannery.
Tannery. You're close.
I'm going the right way.
You're going the right way.
I know it's up here someplace. I'm like, I know I ran past it. It's over here.
Zani's complaining that this is really grindy. I know.
Okay, so I probably need to make,
You're gonna turn the rawhide into coarse leather.
should I just make it all?
Just do it all. It actually lessens the amount of weight that it takes up.
Well, it's in my thing anyways, it doesn't really matter.
Well, it moves it into your inventory when you do that. So if you open your inventory, see now it's in here. So anything that you do, it moves it.
Okay, so I don't
Any
see,
of the weapons or anything that you're not going to use, also salvage those.
I don't see any gear.
You don't make it here. This is just to get the leather.
Okay, where do I go make gears?
There's a workstation. The loom is to refine your hemp. Outfitting station, crafting light and medium armor. So if you're doing like leather armor or cloth armor, you do it at the outfitting station, which is across.
Alright, let's go. There's one right here.
Probably, yeah.
Oop. Why can't I make boots? Folks out in linen.
You need linen. You gotta pick some hemp to get fiber. And then turn that into linen. Have you picked any hemp?
I have not. I've been picking plants, but I don't know.
You haven't found hemp yet?
Right now, I think we'll talk to a bunch of people apparently too.
Okay.
What faction are we going with? Or do we not know?
Covenant.
For sure on this.
Yes.
All these books apparently first, and then figure it out. Dude, is it this guy? Yeah. I spoke to you.
Okay, I feel stupid. I had 4 perks sitting there.
Weapon perks or you personal perks?
Me personal perks for the area.
Oh, for the reputation stuff. I found the cow to milk. I don't know why I enjoy milking this cow so much, but I really do. I gotta apparently cook me some rations. I ain't got no rations.
Oh, really? I want to be syndicate. You guys.
I know. Nick, we always end up being like the wrong frickin' faction.
They're those sciencey people. Fuck that.
Oh, what? The Syndicate?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not Syndicate. We're Covenant.
Oh, so the churchy people?
Yeah, we're the churchy people.
Why?
Because that's what his guild's going.
Fuck that. I'm assuming all these symbols above people's heads are what their covenant is, right?
Yes. The different colors. So green is Marauders, purple is Syndicate, yellow is Covenant.
So I've seen 0 covenant people around. Got it.
There was somebody standing right next to you that was Covenant.
This is it. I see these 2, that's it.
As more people get on, it'll do a thing.
Bro, where are you? You're here? Oh, this guy's walk past you. I think we'll pick one now. What one did we want?
Covenant.
It'll be in the pocket sandwich. Fine. What's the covenant gear look like?
I don't know. I handed in my quest, but I didn't look at to see what it looked like. Because I'm a big dum-dum. The Syndicate gear looked stupid.
Oh, so I could just... I talked to her and told her I think they give me this feel later. I could talk to any of them.
Yeah.
And pick whatever I wanted from either one of the people.
Yep. I gotta make a fishing rod.
Well now, I hear you've thrown in with one of the factions. I
Covenant,
think
right?
that makes sense.
Yes.
But I hope you're still willing to fight with your old friend Miklos as well.
Of course I am.
That's good to hear, my friend. I've learned of a great misfortune that's befallen our neighbors in Marnark's Bluffs. One of their scouting patrols came under attack out by Bulrush Wash. The situation is dire.
You want me to help them?
Yes, I want you to come to their rescue. Save the poor bastards on behalf of Windsward.
Okay,
Whatever we
that's
can do to earn allies
interesting.
is worth
Okay, let's try to
doing.
do that.
Tell them we'll always be there when they need us. Bulrush Wash is a notoriously difficult river crossing.
Cool. Okay. What did I do? Goodness. Okay. So we need to go out here this way.
Okay.
Food again. This way. None of that. Directly fires.
I don't have a quest.
Hmm?
I don't have any quests.
Walk around and see if there's any yellow diamonds around.
There is one quest. Recall to the inn. No, or... She has a quest for me. I should kill you, bitch. I see you up here. I just thought you. Why did you not give me the fucking quest when I was talking to you?
Are hatchets dex based or strength based?
Both. Alright, you chase that person then. I'm not gonna chase you. Not how this relationship's gonna work. Smacking a boulder, picking up the stone.
Do you know what I use the charcoal for? Like, is there any point of making more?
It's used in some of the later crafting recipes.
It's also used in gunpowder.
Yeah, that too.
Okay, and what about just the lumber?
A lot of the weapon crafting for like the shafts and stuff and handles for everything.
Pretty much everything in the tier 2.
Yeah. You go through a lot of lumber and a lot of like hide and stuff like that in the tier 2 crafting. Hey, I hit 25 tree chopping. Oh, come on. No, I jumped after it fell. Oh, I don't want to go. No, thank you. South Pond. This. I don't think that's where I want to stand. Okay. Oh, my nose itches. Hmm?
I went to the bathroom to get charged up the stairs.
Oh.
She hung at the corner by the railing over there. I looked at her. She was charging up downstairs. I was like, something out. Like, is there something out here?
She's a little bit of a special cat sometimes.
I wonder if she fell asleep and realized she got left alone.
Oh, maybe.
Because I haven't seen her since I got up.
Sometimes she gets super relaxed and
I
then
don't
doesn't
have anything to do
realize
with
where everybody
I do.
goes.
Down the Indian Green. What? Where's this thing?
What thing?
I can't walk all the way out there. I don't have time.
Well, don't do that quest right now then.
No, I'm just gonna go out and gather stuff.
I mean,
No, it does good for you to gather stuff, but
harvesting, everything gives you experience, so plus you will need a ton of materials if you're planning on crafting things.
usually bumpkins for experience though.
Depends on what you're harvesting and how large it is. Ow.
So there's no reason of not upgrading materials, basically, correct?
This happened.
I think there's a few commissions that you can accept and turn in that require the raw forms, but other than that, I have not seen any reason to not upgrade. Or to refine, I think is probably the better phrase.
Okay, this mob's broken.
How do you get? A harvesting skill? Like this thing requires 30 harvesting skill. How do you get that?
Just keep harvesting things. Plants, berries, gives you harvesting.
Harvest berries. How do you harvest berries?
You find a berry tree and harvest it.
What's the little trees?
You'll see. It'll say cranberry
God, this
tree,
hatchet does
berry
a fuck
tree,
ton.
blueberry tree, or bush, whatever. If you're in any of the farms and stuff, you can find like carrots and cabbage and potatoes and corn and things like that to harvest. Those give you skill points or stuff towards your harvesting skill as well.
There is a reason I'm going for level 50, right? Of everything, or am I crazy?
Just being able to get more of it.
And harvest higher end materials.
Yeah, there's a lot of materials. Like for harvesting, I think 30 is the first big milestone.
Yes.
Then 50, then 75.
Yeah.
Mining, I think it's 20 is the first milestone.
Yeah, I think that's when you can do iron and stuff like that.
Yeah, and then I don't remember when silver is, but it's not too long after.
It's like 40, I think.
Yeah. Skinning, I think, is tied to mob level. Same way it
Yes.
is in every other game.
Yeah. Logging is the only one that's like really long time before you can get to the next level of the trees.
And an enormous pain in the ass.
Yeah. That's why I told Driz not to be afraid to start stuff early. He's already almost 50 logging, if he hasn't hit it already.
That's what I'm working on. I'm like 43.
My biggest beef with logging is just they waste so fucking much. So, like, if you're just out exploring, not only does it take a long time to do the logging, but then on top of that, it just, like, you can't carry a whole lot. So, if your entire expedition wasn't dedicated to logging, you kind of wasted it.
I always do it on the way back. That makes any sense.
Yeah.
If I'm going out to do a specific quest, I don't do it on the way.
I don't want to play.
Really? Vishnu? Mob just chased me down all the way to nowhere, hit me once, and was like, I'm retreating now. I was like, jerk, I want to pick this plant.
What do you
Go away.
deflect?
Hmm?
Any PvP over there?
No, it was a mob. It was chasing.
I love when you go into a mining node and it's half done because someone else was doing it and they got attacked.
Yeah, I hit a couple of trees like that.
You say you can mine silver nodes. That just means when you find them, you can mine them.
Yeah, you just as long
Right.
as you have the skill to do it, yeah.
So my understanding is there's 250 of each of these skills.
I don't know what the skill cap is, but I know it's above 175.
Yeah.
See, I thought you were excited about this. You were one of the people that was really gung ho about it.
Who, me? No, I was never gung ho. I mean, I was definitely up for it, and I pre-ordered it well in advance and was looking forward to it. But I don't let hype like affect my perception of things. So, I mean, I'm not hating my time with the game, but I'm also not loving it.
Maybe once we get into the actual gameplay of the game and we're not just fucking like running around trying to craft our way to max level.
Yeah, I mean, part of it for me is I'm not a PvP focused player to begin with, which is not a good thing for how New World is likely to bode. Like I need good PvE content. So I'm hoping that there's at least 5-man PvE content that I'll find entertaining.
Yeah, and I know that there is. I didn't run any of the dungeons on the closed beta, but I know Arender did.
Yeah.
I just never made it. I like made it to 25, like right at the end of it, and I was like, well, I guess that's not happening.
Yeah. So I mean, the other thing too, though, is just like I said, there's a lot of design decisions that I think are really odd. That are definitely affecting my enjoyment of the game. But again, like I'm still not. I don't dislike it. I just don't love it either.
I had read a bunch about that actually, that they had said that like a lot of people were gonna have a lot of really weird reactions to this game because it's very different.
Well, kind of. I mean, it's different in the sense that it uses a bunch of stuff that you would expect to find in the original EverQuest and Shadow of or Dark Age of Camelot. Like, there's a lot of stuff that is from the first generation of MMOs that has been weeded out in the second and third generations of MMOs.
A lot of this gathering.
The way quests seem to be set up is heavily reminiscent. Yeah.
I mean, to the same point, there's also people that really super enjoy stuff like that.
Oh, for sure.
Like, I think the crafting and how grindy it is actually part of the reason why Nam was looking forward to it. He loves grindy shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
I used to love grindy shit. I don't know if this is the grind that I like though. It's
Yeah.
not like
Yeah.
it's not entertaining. Like I come up to this tree, I click on it, I go get a drink, I come back, and I'm done hitting the tree, right? Like,
oh, so you're only chopping the small trees then? Because if it was a big tree, you could go get a drink, maybe cook yourself a lunch, watch a movie or two, come back, and you're halfway done with the tree.
I'm not 50 yet, right? I can't do anything.
No, I know. I hyperbole, but yes, yeah.
See, that's the stuff that Nam likes. Every survival game that we've played, like 7 Days to Die, he wanted nothing to do with the zombies. All he wanted to do was dig a hole. And he would spend hours just digging a hole.
Yeah, the reason I only played like 3 hours of Valheim was because everything took so fucking long that I just wasn't enjoying it at all.
Every minute of that. That's like his favorite part of games, is that grindy that was one of his favorite parts of WoW, was the grindy farmy bullshit. And he's also a huge fan of PvP stuff, so.
See, I don't mind the grindy farmy bullshit if it's, you know,
engaging.
If it's amusing. Yeah, like this is like, I don't know, like I walk up to the big boulder, I click it, I go get a drink. Like, it's not quite long enough that I can play Hearthstone in between the stuff. Like, a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Like I could do Hearthstone at the same time.
Yeah, it is awkwardly long. And I mean, like, I'm using, I don't know if you've upgraded to Iron Tools yet.
No.
I've upgraded to Iron Tools, and it's still fucking long.
I would upgrade to Iron Tools, but I can't find any freaking iron.
I went on a trip to the second zone, whatever the second zone's called, and I got lucky with a couple of giant ass iron veins that had like 40 iron each of them.
How much do you need to craft an iron tool? Any idea offhand?
I think it was 7 iron bars for on average per tool. I think picks took more, but on average it was about 7.
I mean, you might even be able to do at least one of it with some of the stuff left over from the quest they give you to craft the sword.
Yeah, I have like 30 iron, so let's think of that.
Yeah, I mean, so it's 4 ore for 1 bar. And
but,
then,
I mean, I have like 40 bars. Is what I mean.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I had about 80 or 90 bars when I decided to craft my tools. I think you're fine with 40. Just, you know, keep in mind that tier 2 armor crafting also takes a little bit of iron if you're doing medium or light.
Yes.
Not very much, but it takes a little bit.
Yeah.
So you may want to craft
Basically,
yourself
like
a
your
set
buckles
first.
and your buttons
Yeah.
on your armor basically cost-wise.
And keep in mind too that any piece of armor, well, anything that you craft has a chance to roll green quality.
Yes.
Yeah, but when you're crafting it, if you use any of the green quality upgrading stuff,
Yeah,
you can also do that.
yeah, you can, but I'm hoarding it because I'm a hoarder.
I figure this super low level garbage that I picked up, like the sap, I'm not going to use at high level.
Well, but it doesn't actually. All it does is it guarantees that the item will roll a certain stack combo. It doesn't actually affect the quality of the stats. So it's going to be just as viable at high level, presumably, because you're going to want to guarantee that it rolls a stack combo that you want.
You still watching Pajero?
Fair enough.
Yeah, I have him turned down though.
He's giving away a game key to a guy called the Rusty Trombone.
Nice.
No, Wolf, go away. I want you.
I have a feeling, Azani, though, I'm going to be... If you're grinding through this shit, you're going to be grinding through a lot of this shit.
Well, especially if you're working on your crafting stuff. There's a lot of people, especially the very PvP-focused people, that won't be grinding any of this stuff, and they'll just buy everything off the trading post. To be very honest with you, some people, that's how they play this game. So the people that grind and work on their professions could probably actually make a pretty good killing and buy a really nice house.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't see the economy in this game ever being particularly good because everybody can do everything. So it's like in WoW, at least there's some scarcity to professions, but in this one, you can max out everything and then go out and do it yourself. And yeah, the PvP lunatics won't do that, but enough people will, I think, that it's... I don't know how the long-term economy is going to hold up.
So I want to make all this wood I'm getting into, like, the log...
My tree grew up in the middle of me cutting it down.
Yeah.
Went from young to mature.
You're like, bitch, I'm cutting you.
What do you do with stone? You just make that into stone blocks and call it a day?
Yes, you'll use it for some low-tier crafting stuff.
Oh. But I gotta cut one more tree. I have 2.7 pounds underweight right now. I'm waddling back to town here in a second. I'm 47 pounds
Gonna start looking like you pooed yourself?
Huh?
Gonna start looking like you pooed yourself? Ow.
Not yet. I have 50 more pounds.
Well, I guess served me right on that one. I kind of deserved that.
So now, I have a really dumb question. My little hamlet says an unclaimed hamlet.
I think they all are right now. Because you can't do wars and stuff until you're max level. So nobody's been able to do war on anything because people haven't hit max level yet.
So my little hamlet here might eventually change.
Right. And it may be a faction that you're not. I will tell you that Nick did come over to Windsward with me. So he's in my area now.
Oh wait, there's a workshop. Oh, what? It's not on. They need to...
So I don't know if that makes a difference to you at all.
What?
Nick came over to Windsward with me.
No, doesn't make a difference to me. I don't know the fuck.
Okay.
I mean, what am I gonna do? I'm just gathering right now. What am I doing? I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, and the quest, I mean, if you come over here after you finish the quest there, you'll still be able to do quests like that here and still get a decent amount of experience for them, so.
Where is my stone thing? So we're gonna... I'm just trying to, right now, just kind of figure out the way out of, like, try to learn one little outpost at a time here.
Yeah, and that's fine. Like,
Where are you in relation to me? Where are you?
I'm in Windsward. I'm south of you. Because I was trying to explain...
You're way over here?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking my Everfall Hamlet, thanks.
That's fine. Driz is over in Monarch's Bluff to the left of you.
Yep.
That's why I knew where you were, and then
Is this a farming thing?
Nick spawned down at First Lights Hamlet and ran all the way up.
I don't know. It makes me giggle. Some of the young trees versus some of the like other trees. Some of the young trees are
There's a farm.
huge, and you're just like, how's that a young tree comparatively?
Probably.
Yeah.
You can probably harvest some crops and
Well, that's a
stuff
big
while you're there.
fucking rock. I wonder how many years that will take me to fucking chop.
Storage. Oh, there's storage in here.
All the years.
I'm not having a fucking space to fucking eke this rock out.
Oh, wow.
I have 0.1. I measured it perfectly, apparently.
And you cannot pick up another thing.
I like 15 minutes. I want to see what this is though.
Can I just move really slowly?
Why am I still heavy?
Do you
Why
look
am I
like
still
you
so
pooped your
free?
pants? Do you have a bunch of weapons?
Normally at that point, I
Salvage
just
all that
salvage my
shit.
shitty tools
No.
because they weigh about 4
Are you gonna
pounds
use
each, and
it?
then I just run
I
back.
don't know. I haven't played all of them yet.
Well,
For the
if
war
there's
bonds run, I don't need it.
anything that you've already replaced, salvage it. Because that'll cut down a lot of your weight.
I'm not gonna use light staff. That could fuck off.
Yeah.
I replaced my.
Oh, I'm
axe
supposed to
and
craft an
everything.
iron longsword too. That's why I have extra.
Wait, my hatchet's awful.
Wait, you milk the cow instead of killed it? How did that work?
You can milk cows that are in town. Each town has a cow you can milk.
How do we make my hatchet? My hatchet's fucking awful, Ryan.
Was it worse than yours?
No, look at it.
Of the priest. I mean, it's still more damage.
Fucking hate. Fucking hate random ethics bullshit. I don't think have you. Open their temple over here.
What skills are you guys using for the hatchet?
Strength and dexterity.
So, like, what attack?
I'm on the berserker side.
Or
Berserker
Hatchet.
just makes you attack faster, right?
Yes, but it's that specific tree. So once you select that tree, like, you get the talents in that tree versus the other side, which is making it a thrown weapon.
Yeah, I saw that. I was that. Yeah, no.
No, because there's like add-ons for the berserkers that if you have it up, like you can heal a percentage of your life and stuff like that. That's helpful.
okay, what does hemp look like?
It looks like weed, but purple on top, or brown, depending on the area that you're in.
What do turkeys give? Anything?
They will give you poultry meat, eggs, and feathers to make arrows.
I think there's turkeys out here.
Oh, I murder turkeys all the time.
First time I've been having turkeys.
I have yet to find any fiber.
Oh, you haven't found any hemp?
No.
It looks like weed, but it's purple on top.
Interesting.
Or
'cause
brown, depending on where you are.
I have picked that
This is,
shit. The purple shit.
obelisk.
Well, there's purple shit that's the whole plant is purple. That's different.
I don't want it. I don't want any of that over there, Ryan.
Yeah, don't go towards the ruins.
Well, that's what that Farfield looking thing is. It's a little 24 obelisk.
Oh, yeah, no, don't go over there.
I don't want any of that. I'm gonna go
No,
back to
you
the
really,
playlist.
really don't.
Let's turn it over. What is it like? Where are you, turkey?
Yeah, the turkeys run if you don't whack them right away.
Okay, I got 50 woodworking. So close. 49 smelting.
Nice.
Here's a deer here. Oh, it's a wolf. Can you sneak up on things?
Maybe?
Oh, that's all 15 wolf.
Probably if you crouched.
I'm running for my life.
Yeah, you just run in a straight line. It's the easiest way to get away from things. Mobs are apparently too stupid to figure out straight line running.
I'm level 9 and ready to level 15 wolf. Fuck that.
Yeah, you're somewhere where you probably shouldn't be.
I'm going back on the other side of my town. I'm going back to where I was. Fuck this. There are turkeys over here, but there's all 15 fucking wolf. Fuck that.
Yeah, Nick kind of laughed because you were stuck in Everfall. Everfall is not really the greatest of questing areas.
Oh, for me?
For anyone.
Why?
They just, a lot of the quests out there tend to be higher level quests. I don't know if it's different, if they've changed it, but I know on the beta there were a lot of like high level quests. I didn't want to pick that bush, I wanted to whack this tree.
Bunch of campfires over there. What's over there?
Bunny! Dead bunny.
Is that hempy stuff? That might be hempy stuff. Same.
Yes, that's him.
Oh, 15 farm. Come on, Gary, let's have
Just don't run into the farm.
There's a dude out here who's just chasing you. Are you gonna get it? No.
I didn't want the bush. Stop picking the bushes.
No, I'm running past.
Yeah,
I'm going back this way. Town's this way, so I'm here. What is this?
damn it. I hate all of you people. Go away. Thank you.
Okay. How do I repair my stuff?
So, if you click on it, you might repair. There you go.
Reduces max durability.
Which it's fine. Not like it was uber expensive to make it in the first place, right?
I didn't make it.
Oh, it was the one that was given to you. They're not expensive to craft. Did you just throw poop at me? God, I hate the poop throwing mobs. Stop it.
How do I track iron?
It automatically will show up on your little compass thing at the top once you learn the skill to be able to do it. It'll literally just show up as iron, or a little grayish thing on the top of your map there.
Okay. I'm pumped because it's telling me is there iron in this area?
There might be. There's iron in most of the new starting areas, especially around like the cliffy areas. Sometimes you can find it in the middle of the woods, but
I'm so close to 50.
I found strawberries.
Something gave me tomatoes.
Yeah, you can find little plants that give tomatoes and all sorts of stuff. I have cabbages, potatoes, carrots, tomatoes. Or not, I don't think I've found tomatoes yet, but strawberries, blueberries, cranberries, berries, nuts. I'm at 34 harvesting.
Does being well fed make this easier, like faster chop stuff down and stuff?
No, I think it just heals you.
Yeah, it allows you to regenerate health as you're running around. There are certain foods that do give you increases to stuff, or I think it might be increased to yield. It's higher up in the cooking tree, though.
Funny, as soon as I get the ability to get these bigger trees, I will be competing with no one.
Well, yeah, because most people don't know to level professions that quickly. But you know, you were warned.
So close. Alright, you were correct about these mature trees.
Yeah.
I might have time to go make coffee.
I found a salamander snail.
We got a new resource called aged wood.
Yeah, that's used in tier 3 items. Weapons and stuff.
been an hour, and I am now 1000th in queue.
Have you done all your gotcha stuff?
So I actually stopped playing 3 out of 6, so I'm down to 3 gotchas. I am doing my Genshin stuff now, because I didn't log in at all yesterday. Unfortunately, I do have work tomorrow, so it is very unlikely that I'll actually be able to play at all by the time Q does wrap up.
You working from home or are you in the office?
No, we're full remote still. Oh, let me rephrase that. There are people who have gone back to the office because they're crazy, but we are allowed to be remote.
I am on holidays till Monday, so I'm going to continue chopping trees until then.
Yeah, I have next week off, so assuming that
People are
the
posting
servers
cool
are
things like a steel
stable
lock
and
axe, a steel
the game is still playable, I'll probably make a lot of progress then.
Brian,
Hmm?
people in my channel are posting cool stuff.
For what?
Steel logging axe, steel mining pick. How do you make those?
They're a tier 3.
I have yet to figure out how to get to fishing, so
Oh, is that a lot of
You
work?
make
fishing-
a fishing pole.
is fishing in this at all fun or is it awful?
It's kind of like a little mini game.
Oh.
What?
I've only tried it like twice.
Sorry,
It was a
it's
pain in the ass
answering
both
Judge. I don't know
times, so I
what you
didn't
asked
catch
me. What?
anything and I gave up.
Somebody was linking, they're linking cool stuff, like steel logging axes, steel mining picks.
Yes, you'll have to get through iron before you can make steel.
Okay.
It's a tier 3. Oh god. Hello? I just wanted the herb. I didn't want to meet you. Ow. I don't want any part of you. Go away.
least after I fell the tree, I don't have to chop it into itty bitty pieces.
Yeah, that's a bonus, I guess. No, please steal the boar that I just killed for meat. Please, go ahead and take it from me.
Hi, Dad.
If you insist, I will definitely do that for you.
I don't even have to insist, people are just doing it.
I was just gonna let me lay here.
Hmm? You can press E to hit to give up, or you can hope that... Okay, that guy's risen, yeah.
I don't know how to thank people, otherwise I would. There's a fern field here, but I haven't found, like, oh, there's a cabbage, I guess. The cabbage, yeah.
Yeah. That's cabbage.
I hit level 10 apparently.
Nice.
I'm looking for hemp, 'cause I need hemp. I'm not seeing any hemp in this farm.
Hemp tends to be more out in, like, fields and stuff.
I found almost fallen garbage again.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. That differences.
Still looking for like some ore, but
That
You, or tends to be more up in the mountains, I guess.
next like a
I'll
cookie
have to
thing.
look into this.
Found some earlier by the other stupid wolf den that they sent me to, but you're the way wolf. You're okay. I'll get you.
Well, there's lots of people at this fucking one looking for the same thing I am.
So, the patrol from Marnock's Bluffs had already been wiped out by the time you arrived? The poor sots have probably joined the ranks of the lost now.
You sound real broken up about that, bud.
The truth is that Monarch's Bluffs has been particularly dismissive of my efforts to work together. I wonder if one of our other neighbors would be more receptive. That would be wise. You can act as our envoy. I think First Light might be open to such a discussion. In fact, there is a gift we might bring as a token of our intentions.
What kind of gift?
Well,
And it looks
I've
pretty
heard that
mountainy to
First
me.
Light is in need of stone blocks. Gather them, buy them, steal them for all I care. But if you bring the stone blocks to Oaks, it's a good start at least. I am not sure why she needs the blocks, but it must be for something important. The settlement of First Light is
Oh,
quite
so
some
you're
distance
kind
to
of
the south, so be prepared.
It's not gonna be a thing. It's so... Bless you.
I see the light is still with you.
There's a lot of wolves up where I don't want to be.
Let's see what it looks like. See what I got. I'm not gonna use it in Muscat. Oh, nice. Got one skin out.
I found iron.
Nice.
Found a big iron node. Look at this thing. Thanks.
Nice. I have not found iron yet.
I cannot dodge, jump, or sprint because I'm encumbered. What's the cost of fast travel?
You have to be at a place to fast travel, or you have to recall to the inn.
Is there a cost to recall?
I don't believe so. I don't know if you can recall if you're encumbered, though.
I guess I'll just walk through because I'm going to poop myself, apparently.
I mean, are you super far from home?
This is where I am.
That's not terrible.
It's bedtime, that's why I wanted to, like, it's worth it already. I hate the fact that I can't walk and look at my inventory at the same time.
That was one of Bajero's complaints. He's like, it's not really a game,
It's fucking game
deal
breaking,
breaker
bro.
for him, so
It's game breaking.
not for him.
I have to go do my quest. I'll get there tomorrow, I guess.
I don't get this. I'm
Can you
supposed
do
to
me a favor? At,
make my
like,
camp
3:30,
or
can you throw me in queue?
like put
Yeah,
a
I was
camp
gonna
out in the
ask you if you
wilderness
wanted me
by
to
hitting
queue you.
Y, but I don't get it.
Yeah, so it's a little weird. The way that it works is you press Y, it activates like placement mode, and then you have to place it in an eligible area. Once you've placed it, you still have to put like I think it's 5 wood and 1 flint into it to actually activate it.
flint on me, of course.
Yeah, 5 green wood and 1 flint. Get out of here, bro.
I like that it doesn't say that part of it. It's just like, yeah, do this.
Maybe you can get up there. Get. Get. Oh, now you know how to get? Jeez Louise.
What are landmarks? Any idea?
So that's any area that's like named like a specific like village or like farm or something. Those are your landmarks.
I mean, like in WoW terms, essentially, it's any sub area.
Yeah. I mean, you can place. Usually, people place them like on the road outside, just in case they die, so they have somewhere close to respawn.
Just got attacked by the fucking.
Okay, I get what's going on. I couldn't figure out why I couldn't do it, but all the ones that I see are just what people have already thrown down.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, that didn't hurt.
I made it back to town. Trying to walk upstairs. Look at me go.
Nam has taken up the official, I've pooped my pants walking position.
Where do you craft more tools?
There's a workshop in the town.
Different from the blacksmith?
Yeah.
Yes, it's actually called a workshop.
Yep. It still looks like a bench, mind you, but it's called a workshop.
Well, it'll look like a bench until they start upgrading stuff.
Yep.
I'm out.
Where the fuck do I get sandpaper from?
Random supply crates in the little villages and farms and stuff like that.
The same thing with Flux.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have sand flux, common material, and that will get me iron ingots. And you think iron is what I need next, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I can only make 2. Okay.
I can make flint. Is that what I have now? The flint stuff?
Yes. Wow, that song escalates quickly. Jesus. silver and the platinum veins look very similar. It's a little annoying.
Have you guys already pledged to a faction?
Covenant.
Yeah, went with Syndicate.
For those of us on this server, we went Covenant.
Have you spoken to anyone else in the guild, Zani? Have you seen where anyone else has gone?
No, only person I talked to was Gray, and Gray said he would just go with whatever server we picked. So, nobody had picked a server by the time I picked Crockelia, or whatever the fuck it was called. So I picked Crockelia because there's no streamers on it.
Like how everyone did that. I was like, I wonder if I can get how much it costs to get into a streamer guild.
I imagine it costs nothing. Just be one of their subscribers and they'll let you in.
You can only have 100 and something people though, right?
Oh, yeah. You spoke to me.
I have no idea. If there is a hard cap, then yeah, probably. You have to be like one of their top 100 donators.
Depends on the streamer, though.
Yeah.
Azure is not that way. I'm sure
Oh, if you
Ezra
can-
Gold is, though.
If you only have 100 fucking spots, there's gotta be you have to have a fucking reasonable way of picking people. How do you pick people?
Bajira usually goes first come, first serve.
Is there any difference in the covenants except for the fact that I get to like play with certain people and fight other people?
That's the major part of it, is just what part of the faction war you're on, I guess. And what town you get, better access and stuff to. I mean, you can play with anybody from any faction, it's just you be warring in PvP situations.
How do I pick? Go back to them?
Yeah, just talk to any one of them, and it'll give you the choice of all three. So it doesn't matter who you go back and talk to.
You said covenant for this server?
Yes. sit here and claim each one. That's annoying.
I am done, right? It's 11:30.
Yep. I just got back to town.
You doing my Loki guy? Look like a sleepy Loki guy. It's bedtime, buddy. It's been bedtime a long time ago. Go on. He's off.
I'm out for the night.
Night.
And to my stream, I am out. Y'all have a good night, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.